Hello again, friends. Welcome back to twitch.tv/trooperberry, and welcome back to more of the Long Dark, where it has been a week. We'll get into that later, but main thing, we are, fingers crossed, on the cusp of about not just one, but 2 achievements. We're about to finish the Trader quest line. Got a little bit of work ahead of us for that, but we might also get the firearm variant achievement if my memory is good enough, and we actually did get the Warden's revolver in Blackrock. If not, well, that means we got to go to Blackrock, which, ugh. Anyway, let's get things fired up. Hey, Ruak, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hope your weekend's going well. Ooh, why do I not have water? We'll have to fix that at some point. Anywho's will be. Yeah, yeah, it has been a rough. I started feeling ill on like Tuesday night, and it only got worse for a couple days. Thankfully, I think it's like earlier today, like 'cause I like feverish and achy basically since Wednesday morning. That broke, I think, like this morning. So whatever it is, and I have no idea what it is, but whatever it is, hopefully it is past, and I can I can get back to my usual routine. Hey, Lady Nightscale, welcome, welcome. Good to see ya. Thanks so much for dropping by. Oh, sweet of you to say. Um, yeah, yeah. The week has been like like a combination of things, but I am I'm feeling on the upswing now, and well, it's good timing too, because we might have a super typhoon coming in, so I don't know if it's the kind of storm like because I've ridden out typhoons. I mean, we had like a tropical storm roll through town like earlier today. We and it was fine, but like um this coming week, like maybe Wednesday, there's gonna be like a proper like like I said like super typhoon, the equivalent of a Category 5 hurricane. Like right now, it's like it might thread the needle between Luzon and Taiwan. If it does that, it's it's got like a straight shot at Hong Kong. So I'm not I'm not looking forward to that, but we'll see. I just laying down for bed. Oh, good. But glad I was able to. Yeah, and I'm so glad you're able to drop by. And I will do my best to keep this uh as chill and explosion free. All right, before I do, since we have some streamer friends here, well, here's hoping. My building was built in the
Hey,
60s.
you didn't flip my OnlyFans. You don't have no idea what my content is like. How do you have hours of time but not $10? Did you know they did not consent to getting fingered by you? You're not allowed to kill them.
Sit the fuck down, enemy team.
They did not consent to getting fingered to death.
There we go. All right, bear, bear, no bear. Okay. Oh yeah. Don't cater to you. Oh no. I think this is especially when we play TLD. This is the usual mode. I think because like with my time the time slot where I play, I have a lot of people like they put me on at the start of their day or at the end of their day. So I try to keep things. I mean we try to keep things chill just in general. But yeah, I don't like if I have a if I start busting out a bunch of firearms, things are going poorly.
Okay, I think that didn't launch.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Oh no,
It's like a music rap.
the disco bear.
Where is my first arrow, guys?
Okay, yeah, that is very pointedly a nice skill. Thank you. Yeah, but I think I just it is between Twitch and YouTube it is yeah it's the niche of like streams that you put on to fall asleep to is I don't know if it's I don't know if it's highly populated, but it's a population that needs to be served. And by God, I'm the streamer to do it. But yes, Ruak, we are doing the trader quest. Oh yeah, I was gonna do something about these boyos, but I didn't. Well, screw it, I'll do it now. All right, we got our fancy new survival knife. Which I probably shouldn't be carrying around with me, but oh well.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, just drop all that. We'll be back for it. Well, hello, friends. Buzz the tower, why don't you? Jeez. Okay. But yes, so the plan is we got to do one last quest for the trader, which involves blowing up the space capsule, and then to get max trader trust, I think we have to do one more trade after that. Why we have to do the entire quest line plus one? I don't know. That'd be a question for Raph and Hinterland. I just play the cards I'm given. Okay. Now let me just. This meat is 61. Well, okay. If we put it in the box like right now, Sutherland would take it. But we would have to get whatever else he's asking for.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Kind of quickish. Because once it drops below 50%, it's not up to his exacting standards. So I think we'll do. Well, I'll drop the hides and guts off in misanthropes. We'll stick the meat. We'll stick the meat outside. You are okay. 59. Again, borderline, but still acceptable. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and then you are our 4th. Okay. Yeah, I'll drop that stuff off, and then we'll check and see what else he's asking for. Because I remember what we asked from him, but I don't remember what he wanted from us. Oh, there you are.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Let's see. How long can we keep the that bear's attention? Pretty long, apparently. Okay. You know what this means, friends. Give me gut. Give me gut. Couple pieces of meat. All right. Come on, you. You've escaped me one too many times. I know that was a very stupid thing to do. You know, choosing to pass time harvesting when I knew a bear was locked onto me. I mean, by rights, I should have got jumped while doing that. Woo! All right. Now, I normally go to that cabin. There's also one right there, though. Oh, yoo-hoo! I forget what... No, the bear who lives in that cave over there is named Petunia. I don't remember what your name is. And frankly, I don't care to learn. There you are. Hey, 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 hey! Don't you ignore me. I will not be ignored, whatever your name is. What is happening? Ruak, I think we found your disco bear. Okay, this is going to take entirely too long. I'm going to see if I can pump fake it all the way back to this fishing hut. Like, it's going for that pile over there because I dropped it with the 3 key. But I guess the fact that I'm aiming a weapon at it is also drawing its attention. So the game doesn't know which mechanic to pursue in favor of the other. So I'm going to draw it at least far enough out to where I can take a shot and then really get its attention. But I want an accessible fishing hut. Okay, all right, yeah, it is now focused on us. Good. Means I can switch to this, so something that'll actually do damage to the bear. Are you? Now, we don't want to pull too far away. Okay, so we're lined up. We shoot, and we run like cowards. Shit, that was high. Animal behavior specialist in glitch fight, especially bears, apparently. Yeah. I think yeah that was it. Yeah, that was at least a tick too high. It does have 2 arrows in it though, and I do have archery 5, so the bleed should have time to work its magic. I gotta be careful wandering over, because even a bleeding panic bear will still jump you. I've confirmed that. Okay. Oh right. Real quick, bear kill count. 27. So when that goes up to 28, the coast is clear. I suppose I could do this. I think we've killed all the predators in the immediate area, but in case I haven't, let's not be too foolhardy. Okay, journal check. That was what, 15 minutes-ish? Okay, bear down. Where bear down? Brr. But we know bear down. That means it is also safe to grab the rest of this meat. Hooray and huzzah.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, 56%. Yep, still good enough. Now, admittedly, we passed time, but last we saw it, it was running off somewhere thereabouts. So, well, okay, yeah, it'll be relatively fresh. Worst comes to worst. Actually, Astrid's not even that tired. Oh, right, because we slept through a blizzard. Oh, that'll do it. Yeah. Okay, we'll look around for a bit. If we can't find it tonight, the crows will hopefully help us tomorrow, and then we can get that up and processing. God, the amount of bear coats I could make just in Coastal Highway is wild. And again, it's all thanks to fishing huts being basically impromptu hunter blinds. But as we saw, if the game is going to give me a mechanic, I'm going to use it. Unless that mechanic is named Travois, in which case, well, no. I'm just...
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
The pack is exactly as heavy as it once was, Astrid. You're just complaining more. Ooh, wait. Okay. I was like, the crows have already done their business. Ruek, you enjoy Travois. You don't drag across regions much. Yeah, like a Travois per region seems like the smart play. I think I'm still in that that scarcity mindset. Yeah, right there. Yeah, and that scarcity mindset when it comes to maple saplings. So I cling to them, even though apparently we don't need to. I mean, you don't get that many saplings off beachcombing, but you do get them. So maybe. I did make one for our Arby's challenge. There we go. Water and food. Just what we need. Great and coastal, going from Mystery Lake to Broken Rail. Yeah. Flat. Anywhere where you got like flat or like mostly flat terrain, it's great. But yeah, like Milton or like HRV, Ash Canyon, Timberwolf, not so much. Okay. There.
Feels like night is coming.
Doesn't that feel... Wait.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Oh! I was gonna say, how did I miss that? I didn't. Sutherland put it there. Ha ha! Oh, I remember. Can't go with it into caves on ropes. Black Rock to PV. Well, maybe. Although some of that narrow, that long narrow corridor and Keeper's Pass North, that could be an issue. But I do see what you're saying there. Okay. Yeah, let me drop off the hides and guts so I don't... Well, so I don't forget I do, because I do that on a semi-regular basis.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, we're only half tired. Oh, how are we on fuel? 16 sticks. Let's see. Oh, I do have some right there. Actually, let me grab a couple of those. Yeah. Because if we quarter that bear, it'd be nice to thaw it out a touch. Okay. Coming over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8 of those. Oh yeah, let me check. All right. So, piece from the bunker. We need 7.5 kilograms of raw animal or fish. Oh, we can do that. 4 cured maple saplings and and we need 4.5 liters of lamp oil. Okay. Actually, did I leave any saplings here? I know I got hides and guts. Yes. You can tell where most of the local wolves have ended up. Saplings, it does not appear as such. Okay, yeah, we have a source of cloth here. That's easy. Meat, we got plenty. It's gonna be the lamp oil. That's gonna be the big bother. Although, Sutherland was, our trust with Sutherland is high enough to where now we don't have to fork over a car battery too. They just we can save that extra 15 kilograms of pack weight for something else. Okay, now, having brought down some big game, how long do you think it will take before the game notices? Well, yeah, one notices, then two sends a blizzard to for as a celebration. Hey, there's my arrows. Thank you very much. You are 38% frozen. Okay. I mean, you're probably fine, but hang on, wait. I have to check. I have to check. Okay, no. I Yeah, the odds of Maglen's hype are, you know, they're extremely low, but it's good practice to check, especially if you're gonna be living a long time. Free fire is free fire. And especially if you're one of those people who does not make regular use of the trader, you're gonna those matches are gonna run out eventually. Okay, you've got actually. Let me go ahead and put that other cedar in. See, you give me max water, and you do likewise. Astrid's gonna stand to the fire, and you're gonna get. That can take an hour. How many can we get? Yeah, we'll get most of the guts. Buenos tardes, Senora Goofington. Always good to see you, Goofy. How you been? Um, I'm doing much better than I have been of late. Yeah, the week has been a challenge, but I'm feeling much less sick than I have been, and the tropical storm has passed, so I think we can relax just a touch. Have some brunch with your friends for your birthday. Hey, happy birthday! Was the birthday today or oh you just okay so
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
happy Great Escape anniversary to you. And you don't have cancer. That's I mean that is something to be celebrated. Yes. Did you, I take it? Oh, that was the about the doctor visit you were obliquely referring to last time I was on. Yeah, you're allergic to uni. Well, you're probably in good company there. It was Wednesday. Ah, but you had brunch. Okay, well, nice. Well, hope you and the friends had a lovely time. Okay, you got 40 minutes. Well, I hope whatever it is you are feeling passes soon, and that you can properly celebrate one, your birthday, and two, not having the cancer. Okay,
Not any of this gear.
fully and fully. There we go. Okay, you've got 45, 45. There's an hour left on the fire. How long is it gonna need to... okay. Yeah, we're gonna need to pump this up a little bit. Just sniffles? Okay, good. We can handle sniffles. Okay, Twitch no longer wants to behave, so give me just a second here. I've asked crawl this way. While I try to beat Twitch into submission, I'm going to hydrate here real quick. There we go. Done and done. Okay, hour 45. That's lovely.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, 45, 45. Yeah, we should be able to knock out the rest and have a little time left over. We sure can. Nice. Yeah, indeed. You are almost there. Come on. Thank you. Well, hang on. Wait. There's a whole hour of fire left. I'm not wasting that. There we go. Okay. Now let me grab. I'll grab the guts and our cooked meat. And these are going back to misanthropes. How? Okay, yeah, we're 10 kilos over. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. So I started feeling ill like Tuesday, like Tuesday evening at work, and then by Wednesday I was just
Pack is getting kind of heavy.
I felt awful. Like it felt for all the world like it should have been COVID. I had like the same body ache and feverish, um, but I didn't have any trouble breathing. And well, I started out by trying to use some of my COVID tests, but they all expired last February. Can I seriously not get up here? Good grief. Fine, I'll take the long way around. Sheesh. So I had to haul my sickly carcass to the nearest pharmacy. I bought they like a 3-in-1 test. A test for COVID, flu, and RSV, and they all came back negative. So, in addition to feeling like hot garbage, I had no idea what it was. Unless there's some new strain going around that they just don't know what to test for yet. But anyway, so yeah, it's been that. It's been rough sleeping. You know, it's just just me. Here at home, I'm just sitting in chair, working from home, and I'm sweating through shirts. But thankfully that has passed. Just a little achy here and there, but the headache is gone, the fever is broken, so fingers crossed the worst of it is over. Or to work well. I haven't been in the office since Tuesday, and the illness didn't break until like earlier today. So the I don't. I'm not sure about that diagnosis, Dr. Kerr. Maybe the patient is exhibiting some confounding symptoms. Astrid, I'm literally trying to help. Drop this gear, and here you are complaining. You can't have on. Wait, why can't you have the AC on? The whole point of having an AC unit is to turn it on. That is peculiar.
I think I can use this.
We don't actually need those, Astrid, but those will be cloth we can apply to your future trade. You got your. You can't. Oh, it makes your stuffiness worse. Oh, I see. I got you. Actually, they're still. You know what? More. Maybe if we have the fire time, let's use it. Also, did I drop the guts? Did I heck? There, we'll pop on a couple sticks just in case. Hang up. Twitch, I swear to God, catch up already. You know, I'm flipping between my screen, and then I've got I've got chat on a different screen, and then Twitch keeps trying to show me my starting screen over and over, and it's making it so I can't read chat. I am very annoyed. No, Goofy, your joke was fine. It just got eaten by Twitch. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. We drop these off by the box. We go inside, drop the hide and guts. Okay, so Dr. Kerr, what was from your during your studies at the Chat GPT Medical School? What was your specialization? What is your preferred field of study? Yeah, we've actually had Astrid stay up to almost sunrise. I'm being horrid with her sleep schedule, but hey, there was a bear out there. I can't just leave that. You know, that's you said that was almost 30 kilograms worth of meat. I can't just ignore that. Excuse me. Anyway. Three, 4, 5, 6. Is that actually no? I think the yeah the fire will go out before that water boils off. So we don't have to hurry. I mean, we probably will, but we don't have to. And I gotta take those bags of salt back up here too. Yeah, just one more thing on the never-ending to-do list. Okay, where my bear hide? Nowhere. All right, we'll put it right here. And then part of the big old fresh pile of guts. Right. Now, we'll go grab those. We might just call it a night here. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, we got to make the trip to the space capsule. Yeah, we got fresh enough meat for days. That's not a problem. We have the cloth too. Also, note to self: you're carrying around extra clothing. Fix that. You see, Twitch. I swear to God. Again, as ever, lamp oil is going to be the issue. Well, it's not like we don't have however many hundreds of kilograms of fish just sitting there, literally sitting there. God. Wait, did that really only use like 20, maybe 30 minutes of fire time? You know what? Make me another liter. If it's danger water, that's fine. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. There. There's no reason for me to do this. You know, I'm keeping her out later, but again, it's just it's like
I need to find a place to rest.
somehow in this game I have elevated wasting fire to the same level as like wasting food. Like if I'm gonna use a match, we're gonna get maximum value out of it, even if it completely ham bones our intended schedule. You know what? It's the post-apocalypse. What? Wait, we have an alarm to wake up to? We had a commute to the office? Come on. Is HR going to write us up because we took too many work from home days? Oh yeah, it's just, on the mention of HR, another thing that made this week a challenge. You know, in addition to being sick. All right. So work. You know it. I know it. Very few of us actually like it, but you know, here we are. So since May of 2020, when I arrived here. You know, and by here I mean, you know, Hong Kong, not Twitch. I've been working, you know, I work for, you know, I work in the opinion, in the opinion section. at my employer. We, on very rare occasions, we have in-house people do it, but mostly it's like we have people send us opinion pieces. We fix them, like we check facts, fix grammar, spelling, style, etc. That sort of thing. And I'm fine with that work. I got great people around me, an excellent boss, very understanding. He actually doesn't give a shit if we work from home. It's upper management and HR who are a bother with that. But a couple weeks ago, I saw on our internal job listing site that the sports section was looking for basically as a person in a senior role, basically like what I do, but senior, basically. And like as it says, so before I came here, like much of my background was actually in sports. I didn't start, I had an interest, but I didn't start actually working in like international news, business, etc. until I moved overseas. So, going to sports would be, getting back to my roots, so to speak. They want someone like basically who does what I already do, with a deep background in sports, especially like quote unquote international sports, i.e., not American.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let here. There. I am quote unquote wasting 4 minutes of fire time. I'm gonna come back for those. It's late. So yeah, so basically, this senior role was practically made for me, and the way it was explained to me, because I talked to the person who runs the sports desk, and they said, the idea was this would be a role that would eventually become like a second in command position, where someone to take over for them, when they were off work for whatever reason. I think, well, great. I mean, I used to be a sports editor. That's, again, right up my alley. I have years of experience doing that very thing. So, I have the experience. I'm already in the organization, so we don't need to do like immigration paperwork or anything. And I want the job, and the senior roles in where I am now, they're pretty well locked in because like the people there show no signs of going anywhere. So I thought, hey, let's go for it. So I put in for basically I went to the person in charge of sports. They said, oh shit, we'd love to have you. Hey, is that tree growing through that rock? Sorry, that just completely distracted me. Anyway, yeah. So I went to the sports editor. They said we'd love to have you, and then I went to my current boss. He said, well, it sucked to lose you. We're going to be shorthanded for a while, but I mean we understand. So I went to HR and said, hey, there's this internal opening. I have the qualifications. Here's my CV. Can I please do the thing? And so they took a few days, and then what was it? This Wednesday,
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
right when the illness was kicking in, I got word from them, and they said, your request for internal transfer has been declined. I thought, I mean, it's a move that would literally save the company money. Like you don't. Oh, right, we got that too. You don't. You don't have to bring in anyone new. You don't have to coach them up. You don't have to do any visa paperwork. I'm right here. I'm ready to go. What's the problem? Well, turns out the problem was apparently I make too much money. Now, before anyone starts to think that's a flex, trust me, it ain't. My pay has only I've been here 5 years. 4 of those 5 years, I've received a 1% raise. And if you're wondering, inflation way more than 1%. Let's go for let's try 6. But they want someone. They want again. This is for a senior position. I am not in a senior role right now, but they want to pay someone in a senior position, quote, much less than what I make now. So, and as bizarre as I found that, the sports editor was even more perplexed because they thought they were going to get someone who was on the normal pay scale for the company.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Turns out that might not be the case. So yeah. I mean, again, I'm not disappointed to stay where I am, but just one of those instances where, I mean, there was a job I thought would have been perfect for me. And if they had offered me that job, like in January 2020, when I got the offer letter for this role, I would have practically bit their hand off for it. It's just again, not a big deal, but it's just a a blow to the psyche, I guess, a disappointment, and the hell of it is it's just compounding me being worried, and then just getting worked up over getting sick and just not knowing what I had, and then that led because my brain works the way it works. Suddenly, I started getting mad at me. It's like, well, what the fuck do you have to complain about, huh? You got a job. It pays decently, too well, apparently, according to HR. Yeah, you're sick, but it's something that'll probably pass soon. You're in a stable position, but what the hell do you have to complain about? I mean, I got people on my Blue Sky timeline getting their cars possessed in the dead of night. I got people who they don't have money to buy groceries, and you're complaining about not getting a promotion? Get the fuck on. Oh, and then in the latest in a string of bad decisions, while I was sick, I thought, you know what, I need to wind down and distract myself. I'll play some Silk Song. That'll calm me down. Lol, as the young people say, Lamau even. It very much did not calm me down. It might have distracted me from some certain bad feelings and put other bad feelings in their place. Well, yeah. Oh, and for the record, you're probably not going to see Silk Song on stream again. I'm making an executive decision. That one's for me. I'm going to play that one offline. I'm going to play slow. I'm going to play poorly, but I will finish it. Because I am not about to give Team Cherry the satisfaction.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh! And, well, I was going to say, and continuing the bad idea train. Although, you know, some people might disagree. Now, if you're on the Discord, I posted about this. Okay, so McDonald's Hong Kong has their signature burger line, and I think this past week they started with a okay. There's someone called Chef Nick, like Nicholas Say, I think is his last name, but they came out with a bolognese Angus burger that has it's you know, like the Angus patty. Also, just for the record, that just means the patty is like the cow is black. That's all it means. It's not fancy. Anyway, so in an Angus beef patty, they put a fried egg on it, and then bolognese sauce, and then uh, some kind of like melted white cheese on top.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, no, we're not doing that. And I mean, I should not have done this. Just one, because I wasn't feeling well in the first place, but you know, morbid curiosity gets the best of me sometimes. So I had to try it. Oh yeah, and I guess the signature line also includes like, was it like a peppercorn chicken wings? I did not try those. Although yeah, Brady Buddy, they did say those looked good to him. So we'll see. But I tried the burger, and well, first off, just like the visuals, like you know, I put a link to like the display art for the burger, and then what it actually looked like on the tray. Um, there are some significant departures there, shall we say? But I think, okay, so all the individual components taste fine on their own. The problems start when you put them together. Again, when you put every single one of them together, because like one of my biggest issues with it was just how wet the burger was. Like the bolognese and the cheese was constantly dripping out the back, which did not make for a pleasurable dining experience. I mean, it tasted better than it looked, but you know the bar there is not high.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
So yeah, it was an experiment. And as I was telling you, I was talking about with Lady Nightscale on the Discord. It's not the worst burger I've had in Hong Kong, not by a stretch. You know, that honor goes to the Golden Lobster burger that Burger Circus tried to convince me. It was like, where it was like 120 Hong Kong dollars, something like that. Yeah, absolutely not. Actually, yes. Let's get some more firewood, because we do have. Yeah, if we're gonna get more lamp oil, we're gonna need, some extended cooking. We're probably just gonna go back in front of the Quonset and do our business there. Especially now that there are no bears to surprise us midway through. But yeah, and admittedly, if what any any
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
a burger of any ambition I have here, it has to live up to that brie and blueberry jam burger I had back in May of 2022. Again, not fancy by any means, but holy crap, was it good? Is it not a ton of ingredients? I mean, I was gonna say not fancy ingredients, although brie, arguably fancier than you would usually find on a burger, but a small number of well-prepared ingredients that played together well. Not maybe not the perfect burger, but a perfect burger. It did exactly what it set out to do, and it didn't gild the lily, didn't overstay its welcome. Anyway, I'm going on and on. I'm going on about a burger I ate 3 years ago. Just tell you what kind of wild and crazy life I lead. Oh, chat. I don't know why you tune in for this nonsense. Anyway. Oh yeah, and then I think yeah, the other thing on the mind, yeah, I mentioned earlier, like we had a basically like the remnants of a tropical storm roll through earlier, like the Guangdong province across the border. I think they got the worst of it, but we did catch some of the outer arms. So there was some decent thunderstorms and heavy rain rolling through today. I say the issue is going to be next week, because it's I think it's just like a severe tropical storm Ragasa, but it's supposed to rapidly intensify from to typhoon, and then severe typhoon, and then most likely super typhoon. Like the last super typhoon we had here was like Mangkut back in 2018, and that really fucked the city up for a while. So lots of folks are keeping eyes on the skies and on the weather forecasts. Okay, there's this. Yeah, the thing is, it's projected to hit on a weekday, and there's this basically a meme that has been running in Hong Kong for years and years and years. It's called the Lee Field. Basically, anytime a typhoon, threatens to come into Hong Kong on a weekday and disrupt the markets, the spirit of Li Ka-shing, spreads its arms and basically deflects any storm, somewhere else, anywhere, as long as it does not disrupt business. Offer not good on weekends. And and even just since I've been here, I have seen the Lee Field in action multiple times, and I hope it comes to pass. But I even the force of nature that is Li Ka-shing, put that up against a super typhoon. I don't know. I might be a little afeared. But as Ruak said, the buildings are kind of built to handle these sort of things. Like typhoons rolling into Hong Kong, that's nothing new. But this building was built in the '60s.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
So I don't know. I hope it's up to the task. Ooh. Hang on.
I'll rest soon. I'm gonna faint.
Free fire? Twitch, please. For the love of God, cooperate. For once in your life. Or don't. You know what? Why would I ask anything of you? Who am I? Anyway. Maglin's hyped? Yes, go, go, go.
Come on, little fire.
Okay, now are you protected? Where's the wind coming from? Wind's coming from this way. I think it should be. Let's try. Are you kidding me?
Come on, little fire. Perfect.
Just give me the salmon. Give me the salmon. Thank you. All right. And now, hang on. I heard that. I heard that, dog. There you are. No, we're not having this. You know what? That'll do. I'll find your ass later. I have no interest in running around right now. Okay. Oh yeah. What? Do I have lamp oil on me? No. All right then. Oh, maple saplings. Right. Yeah, we have meat. We can grind lamp oil. Maple saplings. Hey, hang on. Let's see. 7. All right. Let me just check. Maple, maple, maple. I have 2. Oh, wait, hang on. I can look at my ledger, but I don't know. I'm right here. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, we got 5. Make sure we're not hiding any more. No, okay. Okay, I won't be pleased at only having 1, but I have to have some elsewhere. Um, do I have any stashed in DP? Mm, doesn't look like it. Oh, Mystery Lake. Okay, yeah. We could, yeah, okay, yeah. We'll stop by the dam. Okay, if we need them, we'll go to Mystery Lake. I think for now we're fine. 'Cause we have some backup. We have backup bows, so we don't have to make another bow right this second. There we go. Okay. Am I really gonna dig? Try to find the high value fish, or do I have that kind of patience? Uh, Probably not. We might just end up cooking rainbow trout in bulk rather than digging for salmon. Oh right, I forgot about that. Oh no. I was just talking about how awful I was being to Astrid's sleep schedule, and we're gonna do it again. But you know what? Achievements are on the line, man. We gotta have priorities. Let's see, 50, 45, 27. Actually, we could, if we really wanted to be brave, take a quick 1-hour nap.
Out here. Time to look for shelter.
I mean, what do you think this is, Astrid? Oh, fuck off.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
All right, yeah, that was a little ambitious. I'm not gonna lie. All right, yeah. All right, rainbow trout are up. I don't care how small they are. They got to get cooked.
Surrounded by snow. And
Ma'am, I do not appreciate your drama. Oh, geez, 2,500 calories. Good, I forgot how supercharged like the big fish get. The attack on cooking 5. Okay, yeah, strap in, chat. We're gonna be at this for a little bit.
with this much gear.
It's a single fish, my dear. Okay. But yeah, these probably aren't doing much for our... Well, okay, we already got a half... No, we actually we already have a whole liter. Okay. Remind myself. What do we need? 4? 4.5. Oh, right. That's the reduced price for recipes. Got it. Okay, yeah. And once we get the lamp oil... Well, no. We still got to go do the thing at the space capsule. Right. Oh! That's the other thing I was thinking. Rather than just sacrifice the space capsule, although we will, we could take like a day and then definitely break down uh, the workbench in there and then get the clamp so we can make a new workbench somewhere else. And there are crates in there we could harvest for some more unclaimed wood. Please, let me just put down the fish. Yeah, but that'll take a while, so it might be like the best part of a day, just getting the getting the space capsule prepped for its explosive departure. Let's see, 20, 16, 40. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna undo some of the work I did when we first picked up this save again. Okay, no, I do not want those. There. And that's how we rebuild our welcome mat of fish. Okay, raw. Okay, you are no longer raw, which means you are cooked. I see. Wait for fire chime. Hour 45. Hour 40. Lovely. Well, okay, there's clearly a rockfish on top, but I cannot interact with it, so you know what? Whatever. Am I just gonna do that again? Honestly, yeah. Okay. When there's daylight, and I have the patience, I might do something about the bear meat that's trying to mingle with our fish stores. Yeah, just 120 kilograms overweight. It's fine. What could go wrong? See? All good. But yeah, I'm fastidiously not dropping things with the 3 key because, as we've seen, if the game sees if the game sees it dropped with the 3 key, that means it's fair game for any predators who have to be Oot boot. And that's not their meat. It's my meat. You know, I spent however many
I wonder if I can drop any of this
months basically fishing the waters of Coastal Highway to their limits. You know, I have flexed on Poseidon. I will take my trophies.
here. So tired I could lay down right here.
Hey, Zert, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Hope your weekend's going well. We're just doing some quick fish transport. We're restocking the welcome mat. Actually, can I get you to move over here? There we go. Okay, 23, 14, 6. Can't complain. Well, I think I spent at least half the first hour of the stream basically complaining. It has not been the best week.
I'm not sure I can carry much.
Yeah, I've been sick for most of it. Got denied a promotion I thought I was overqualified for. You know, there's a typhoon in the neighborhood. But you know, it could be worse. And I am feeling better now. The fever that had persisted for the last few days is gone. So hopefully, you know, by tomorrow, everything will be, you know, copacetic. There we go. Any farming games? Okay, so well, let me ask you, what farming games have you tried so far, Zerd? And like, are you looking like something like strictly farming, or farming and fantasy, or like what kind of niche are we looking? Stardew. Okay.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Well, I see. There's Graveyard Keeper, which is like Stardew Valley's, you know, slightly more goth younger sibling. It has a more macabre sense of humor, but I think it is, but not like it's not mean about it. Or there's the Fields of Mystery. I think is the new hot one. I've seen a lot of people really like that. Are there more wolves out there? My God. I just killed you. Also, why can I not place this anywhere? Jesus. Oh, can you... Okay, hang on. All right. Graveyard Keeper and Fields of Mystria. Yeah, those are two that I see that are consistently highly recommended. Oh, what was it? Hang on, I remember one more, but I gotta. Oh, yeah, that's the one. Town. That's one that came out very recently. Also very highly recommended. You did like Fields of Mystria. It wouldn't let you progress. Oh, interesting. Is it still not in its finished form? Couldn't get into Graveyard Keep. Okay, yeah, check out Town. That it only came out I think within the last 3 months or so. Yeah, and obviously there's a ton of honestly yeah, if you really wanted to have like the experience of browsing a bookstore, if people remember that, just being fire up there must be like a farming sim category on Steam. You can just troll through there. There's God knows there's no end of them. But like those are the ones that I hear people talk about the most. Absolutely, sir. My pleasure. And, okay. No, okay, we're gonna deal with this. 32, 11, 6. Man, like the very. All right. I was gonna say I was gonna go deal with that doggo, but one, I don't want any more fish to burn, and two, I can't really see anything. It is. It's not the clear night it once was. So we might just have to put a pin in that for later. Where are we? Okay, got 1.5 liters. We're looking for 4.5. Ugh. Oh, fire time. Yeah, we got to do something about that. That would be a bad thing to forget. There we are. Okay, 28, 16, 19. Oh, you're cooked. All right. And I might run out of spaces I can put cooked fish before I run out of fish to cook. at least right here. Given the constraints of the topography.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay. Actually, just give me the bear meat. Click on the bear meat. I say click on the bear meat. It appears everything is on top of the bear meat. There. Now there's only bear meat there. But yeah, knowing there's a wolf somewhere around here, made that all much more dangerous. But it has to be the bow, doesn't it? Because if I walk around with the revolver out, I'm gonna shoot one of my fish. I just know it. And they haven't done anything to deserve that. They're already dead.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
It's like that point 0.03 liters off of that rainbow trout. Just, you know, this is what I signed up for. Because at least, you know, yeah, we could have gone fishing for more. But then again, if we do that, we're using one cooking spot at a time versus, you know, here, we're cooking 4 at a time. Okay, yeah, we're fine there. Yeah, just do it. Come on. Thank you. I would love it if I could get these synced up, but the differences in size pretty much make that not possible. It's like they're not standard. Like you know, you can take, like, you know, 1 kilogram cuts of meat off of an animal. That's easy enough, but the fish, you get what you get.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
So my fish, buddy, not yours. Just because there's no bear wandering around here doesn't mean you can go sniffing about willy-nilly. Yeah, at some point we'll get back to the high-value fish, but I don't know how they're deciding what's on top here, but I guess whatever the game lets us pick up, we'll pick up. It's all vitamin C and lamp oil to me. Right? I mean, kinda, yeah. We did go for those first, so it would make sense that we're scraping the bottom of the barrel a little bit.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Okay, those are all good. You're done. Very good. And like the game is taunting me. I can see those red Irish lords and coho salmon, but no, there's like just this asteroid field of rainbow trout in the way. Nope, not that. Let's see, 1, 2. Okay, we got 2.5. We just need 2 more. Oh wait, or do we? Would I be willing to part with a jerry can? Because if so, we might not have to put up with this for that much longer. Maybe. 15. Yeah, let me check. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, sir. See, I've got 2.5 on me, so the jerry can would have to have at least 2 and be over 50% condition.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Well, I got a half a liter there, so that's 3. No jerry can. Do I? If my jerry cans are somewhere else. No. Oh, no. They're in my favorite fishing hut. Okay. False alarm. Everything's fine. Oh yeah, let me make good on Zert's hydrate here before we step out again. Yeah, obviously, I would leave them where they would be most useful in collecting more oil. Shocking. Okay, so with that in mind, I saw green there. Don't lie to me, game. Yeah, with that in mind, let's see if we can get up to 3 liters on our person,
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
and then on the morrow, we'll run to the fishing hut, and we'll see how much we have sitting in reserve there. Hey, there's one. And 2. Hooray! So basically another 0.2, and then yeah, then we'll call that an even. Because obviously we can come back and do this again. Because these were free fires. This was double Magellan's hype.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Okay, there we go. Let's see, 31, 40. Okay, you need some stickage. There you go. And you see 19, 22. Let's keep you going for at least another hour. Although I don't want to overcommit because you're the less protected of the two. Come on, I saw green. There we go. Okay, 52. All right, more sticks for you. Hey, Brady B, welcome in. Always good to see you. And yes, I am feeling better. Like this is tonight will probably be the first night since Tuesday that I do not have to down more Panadol before going to bed. You kind of, oh no, I'm sorry to hear. Sorry, sorry you're on the sick gang as well. So I know you. Another one of your voluntold lunches with the boss. Cut. So do you? do you get anything out of those? I know you have no choice. But like, do you at least like is FaceTime with the boss, worth something, or is that just pure imposition on their part? Because as we established, they don't even pay. Okay, 30, 35. Okay. Well, I hope at the very least, Ready B, you have a nice, relaxing weekend to recover from both whatever bug you picked up and the latest boss lunch. Don't get much? Alright, well, that sucks. But you do have, this chat, and I know Jeng and probably most of Dan's as well. Our unending respect for putting up with that without kicking up a fuss. Because I don't know that I don't know that I would have the social graces to keep getting quote unquote asked if I want to have lunch with my boss and not express an honest opinion. Let's see, 1, 2. Ooh, okay. No, actually, we're very close to 3.5. Dishonesty. Well, I think Brady B. I would say survival instincts for this economy are in your blood. As given the general state of the world, if you keep if you can do whatever you need to do to stay off the radar of those above you, that might be the wisest course of action. Because it's when they start taking an interest in you that things can turn sour. Especially if that interest becomes, hey, Brady B's a capable worker. They can take on a few extra administrative tasks without needing any extra compensation. They're a team player.
Barely walk with this much gear.
I thought I told you to go away. Oh, come on. I saw green. Show me green. Green. Thank you. 16 minutes. How are we? 1, 2, 3, 3.5. We push a little more, we might be able to, keep hold of all of our jerry cans. You know what? Screw it. We're in it to win it. I'm sorry about your sleep schedule, Astrid, but I mean, business calls. $30. Okay. Man, if you could have cooking 6, we'd probably have it by now. Just the just the sheer amount of stuff we're leaving behind. I mean, you know how to say, yes, dear, yes, yes, boss. Okay, are we blizzarding? We might be blizzarding.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Hey, there's one of our salmon. Don't 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 play with my emotions, game. I saw you pop up a trout or a salmon rather. There we go. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. Oh, look, it's sunrise. How'd that happen? You know, it's like me the first time I played Civilization. What do you mean the sun's up? It was 7 o'clock at night just a minute ago. One, two, three, four. Okay, we finished this out. We don't need a jerry can. We're good to go. Let's see, 29, 27. Fire time's okay. 18, 6. Fire time's okay.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
I think we just had that discussion, Astrid, but yes, it is. 0.17. And we're good. Okay. Yeah, we'll just let that. Yeah, we'll let that burn out. And all right, well,
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
all that talk about Astrid's sleep schedule just went right the hell out the door. But you know what? We did what we came to do. Oh, actually, let me go ahead because I will forget. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, we had an amusing run-in with one of the bears early on. But right now this right here is the end of the trader quest. We got to go blow up the space capsule. but we're also trading for the bunker rifle. Fingers crossed. We get that. We get the achievement for the weapon variants, and then we're also getting for some last resort suit. So I need 5 cloth. Do I have 5 cloth? I have 7 cloth. Perfect. Let me grab this. Let's sleep 6.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
You can drop yourself on the bed there, young lady. That's what you can do.